All right, so this program today, it's a program designed around preparing for golf. At the same time, it's preparing for functionality. So for those of you who golf, you'll notice that some of these exercises could be beneficial for you towards your game because it's a lot of torso stabilization involved and connection. You'll notice that with the first couple exercises, first 3 exercises, there is going to be no leg movement. It's all about stability. So after 1 or 2 reps, you'll start to feel the legs getting a little fatigued, and that's the idea behind it. Let's get a bit warmed up here first. Just circle one arm, nice and steady. Go with 10 reps. Connect to the breathing. Try to connect to the diaphragm as you breathe. Reverse that. And switch on. Just pick one direction and go for 10 reps. Keep the arm loose. Reverse that. Just massage the legs, but rub the legs. So you're gonna need a place to hook your band. And if you have band with handles or the flat bands or both, it doesn't matter. Even if you have power bands, they will all work. It's just that some type of bands might be, rub your arms a bit, might be a bit more tricky in terms of the gripping. So I'll use different types of bands for that reason. Just swing your arms in the horizontal plane. And you can lift the back heel. Lift the back heel. Keep it going. A few more times. Excellent. Good. Now bring the arms up, bend your legs, and sweep the arms beside your feet and pull the arms up, and then straighten the legs. And drop the hips, and then straighten the legs and bring your arms up. So whenever the arms go up, whether in the front or the back, your hips are going to be an extension. So when the arms are dropping, the hips in flexion and then extension. Flexion, extension. Flexion, extension. And keep it going. Well done. And this, you're going to practice pushing with your feet into the ground to get the energy coming off the ground. Bend side to side. Push into the feet and do not move your legs. And then reach with one arm up to the sky. To the sky, okay? So don't bring your arm over the head, bring it up to the sky. So this way you don't overstress your spine. Okay, kick your legs out in front and just push your arms and open up the upper back as you push. So your upper back's going to round out a bit. And then you pull your arms back as your leg comes down, you pull the arms back and open up the chest. Just get into a nice comfortable range. Now you're going to take your opposite arm towards the opposite foot. And you're going to bring the foot across your body. Open the hip into the glutes. And that's going to get the outer hamstring, which is the part of the hamstring that tends to be a little tighter. The biceps femoris muscle on the side of it. Good, check out the arms a bit. Okay, let's get started. Exercise number 1. So in this program, Before we approach the exercise, I'm going to tell you exactly how the program is going to be for each exercise sequence. So some of them are going to be different than others. First one is going to be a row with a single arm in a lunge position with a rotation of the torso. Looks like this. So I'm going to come at this angle. And I have the band in my right hand. So I'm going to take my right leg back. I'm going to go into a lunge position, bend my back knee. And the band is pulling my torso. And then I'm going to pull into a row and rotate my torso to the right, but don't rotate my hips. So my pelvis stay constant. And then reach. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to show you a slightly different angle now as I do it. Keep it going. 15 reps of those. So my shoulders, they work off each other. So it's almost like I'm punching through, and the other arm is pulling back. And you can rotate the arm with the band, you can rotate and pull in. Other side, 15 reps. Bend the back knee, and keep yourself nice and tall. You do not bend forward or backward. You just rotate with the ribs, and you're going to lock through the back glute. And you're going to do 3 rounds of 15. Depending on your strength of the legs, you can go even deeper down with the legs. And then switch side, same idea. Okay, this time. We use a stronger band, we use a power band here. Keep going, 5 more. And then switch side, switch leg. Same arm, same leg back. Keep your legs constant. Make sure the back leg glutes are firing to keep your torso moving and the lower body is isometrically holding. One more set. I'm use a different band now. Use this band. Okay, here we go. So you notice I'm not going too slow. I want to stimulate a bit of functionality. I'm I'm going at a pace that I feel comfortable and feel good control where my legs don't move. Switch side. Okay, get a drink and come back and meet me here in 30 seconds. We're going to go into the same position with the legs. So we're going to be in a lunge position again. Alright, so I prefer to be able to find a height for your band where you can place the handles, in this case the handles, around the thumb. And it runs under the armpit. The band's on the right hand, so the right leg stays back. Back heel is up, square the pelvis, bend the back knee, tighten your core, just brace it, pull the rib cage down, and the band is turning me backwards. See that? I'm going to allow it to happen, and I'm straight. Then I'm going to rotate my torso and press straight through. So the rotation goes back, and then I square my torso and press straight through. And keep going for 15. Oops. So dig into that front heel. Depending on the strength of the back leg, you can adjust. All right. Same idea. Other side. Lock through the back glutes. Open up the chest. And stretch through. So my head just goes to the right. You can start to feel the front hip, the back hip, sorry. The back hip getting a bit of a stretch because the glutes are pushing and extending that hip. Connect to your breathing. Just exhale as you press. Nice steady rhythm. 3 sets of these. Find a different band. So if I have a band like this, the flat band, I'm just going to open my palm and just wrap my fingers around it. And that's the position. So the wrist stays neutral. Look at the chest. So the chest is turning to my right. And I press. Think of contracting your core muscle to help turn. Just look at your range of motion. It doesn't matter what it is, because each person will have slightly different range of motion. That isometric position. Okay. Other side. Line up the band so the band is not going to rub into your side too hard. All right, here we go. and dig into that front heel so you can use the hamstrings to help stabilize the hip. These earlier and they just feel great. One more set. If you're using a power band, I just put the thumb around the top there. That's fine. Okay, one more set. Need to be a bit more here. Okay, that's 15, I think. Slide. Put that rib cage down. Okay, go. Good work. All right. Catch a drink again and then meet me in 30 seconds. Exercise number 3. Okay, so this one is a side lunge position with a wood chopper. So, let's see if I get that angle here. Yep, that should work. Point your toes straight ahead. Bend the outside leg. So the band's on the right side. So the outside arm, in this case, so the band's attached on my right side, would be my left arm. So that's my guiding arm. So I'm going to grab the handles with the left arm, and the right arm will just sit over the left arm. Good strong stance. Hold your position. Make sure the torso is nice and erect. So don't lean forward, just stay nice and erect. And you want to have enough space to move the band away from your body and around. And with this exercise, you just look straight ahead. So you don't turn your head in this one. 15 reps. Really pay attention to contracting your core muscles to start the motion. Keep your shoulders down. Okay, on the side. The outside hand is going to grab. Inside hand, in this case my left hand, is just going to push a bit. Outside leg is bent, inside leg is straight. My right shoulder is coming forward. And as I move my arm, my left shoulder is going to come forward now. So it's like the shoulders staying level and they just rotate. That means my ribs are rotating. Thoracic spine is in the rotation. Okay, 2 more sets. If you've got just a regular flat band, then you're going to grab with your palm facing up, like that. And wrap the inside palm face down. Okay, here we go. Switch up. Outside palm face up. Inside palm face down. Sink into your feet. Hold the leg in position and begin. Okay, 1 more set. Okay. And it's a power band this time. So, I'm going to grab the power band with the outside arm. Inside arm is just sitting, helping to assist and push it back. So, inside arm is going to guide the position, that lateral rotation. Here we go. And begin. Keep the torso nice and straight. Now, this is an endurance workout, of course. That's why the numbers are so high. So take you through the 18 holes of your golf. All right. 3 down. Get a drink again and come back and meet me in half a minute. All right, next is one of my favorite ways to keep the shoulders lubricated and healthy. I've got 6 exercises for the shoulders and the shoulder girdle, shoulder blade, and all those muscles that's involved. So there is no spinal movement, no leg movement. I'll give you the option of taking one leg back if you find that the spine is starting to waver. We'll do 3 exercises, 3 rounds, and then do the other 3 rounds so you don't get as much rest. Because I want to keep the muscles, I want to keep hitting the muscles just about the right rate. So approximately every minute or so, we come back and hitting the muscle group. It looks like this. If you've got band with handles, they tend to work the best, but if you don't, that's fine. Just going to make do with what you have. And you want to use a lighter band. And the height of the band would be approximately the height of your ribs. So anywhere around here. That's about a good height. In this case, it'd be around this height here. Exercise number 1. So the palms face forward. So it's easy to remember. The palms face forward with all 3 exercises. The elbows are fixed in a straight position. I'm going to step forward until I feel a bit of a stretch through the chest. Once I feel that, I'm going to start to pull my arm forward in line with my hips. So now I've got a halfway position of tension. So I can feel tension here. My chest is contracted, my biceps. Come back here, my chest and bicep is stretching a bit. So I want to be somewhere in between. So I'm going to create a circular motion going forward and going back. So my range of motion is comfortable. We'll do 10 reps in each direction. So that's a total of 20. Okay, reverse that. You have the option of putting one leg back if your lower back starts to bend back and forth. Otherwise, I've got my glutes engaged by putting my tailbone down a bit and my rib cage down. Second exercise, horizontal position. So I'm going to come back to the point where my shoulder blades are touching each other. I'm going to go halfway between and do the circle forward and back. So I'm getting the best of both worlds. I'm getting a separation of the shoulder blade and I'm getting the shoulder blades to adduct to come together as well. So it's called added abduction of the shoulder blade. And reverse that. The next one is going to be above the head. Of course, anything above the head is going to be a bit more intense, so be prepared. So I'm going to allow the band to start pulling back on my shoulders. I'm going to pull my ribcage down, tighten my glutes, put one foot back if I need to. I'm going to actually put one foot back and then create that circular motion. So again, same idea, you find a stretch and then you pull forward and line it up with your shoulder, and you make the shoulder is the middle of your circle. Okay? So the shoulder joint alignment is the middle of your circle. So you want to circle in front and behind your shoulder. So go back and come forward a bit. Reverse. Keep your elbow fixed. Get a nice steady rhythm with your breath. And that's the 3 exercises. Take a few seconds, take out the arms a bit. I'm going to repeat that circuit again. Okay, round number 2. Arm down to the side. Allow the band to stretch, pull it back. Pull the hand beside the hip. Create that circle forward and then back. Reverse that now. And horizontal. Okay, begin. Just, of course, if this is an exercise you've never done before and your body needs to get used to it, so don't go too fast at this. If you've got any kind of shoulder issues going on, just be very gentle with yourself. Keep your range of motion small and use very light band. Reverse. Don't forget, the middle of the shoulder is the middle of the circle. Get a feel for that. You may want to look and check if you're not sure. My arms at the back, my shoulder blades are together. My arms come forward, my shoulder blades come apart. And above the head, same idea. I'm going to put one foot forward again. Take it back. Find the middle point and circle. I'm going to try feet together actually. Be careful, don't drop your head down. Just look straight ahead. Put your chin in slightly. Reverse. Okay, take a short break. I was feeling good around the shoulders for sure. Okay, one more round on this triple circuit. I'm sure you can feel the fascia pulling along the forearms and the biceps here. That's the idea. Lengthen out everything. Begin. Don't forget to take the arm back. Just like when you bring it forward, you're going to take it back as well. So you can target all the muscles in that area. Reverse. And horizontal. There's no gripping in this exercise. It's just let the band sit on the heel of your hand. Okay, here we go. Reverse. Feel how those muscles are looking around your shoulder blades, especially between the shoulder blades as they move back. Just be careful, don't pop the ribs out. And up. Take it back. Get that stretch. And take it around. Reverse. Okay. Just relax for a moment. Come back and meet me in about 30 seconds. Adjust the cameras here. So exercise number 1, you'll be facing towards the band. And the palm is going to be facing forward again. Pull your arms back as far as you can go. And keep pulling back and create a circle. And then take it in front of you. So try to get the hand coming behind you. Then reverse that. Okay, so now it's going to be horizontal here. And go back angle here. Pull the arms back, squeeze your shoulder blades, go back as far as you can, then take it down, up, and create that circular motion. Try to keep your arms back as far as you can as you do it. The tendency is for the arms to want to go forward, so you want to try to minimize doing the circle in front of us, but more to the side of us. Then reverse that. And the toughest of them all is the one above the head. So up. I'm going to take one leg forward here. Soft knees. Pull back. Then do the circle here. This is the one where your back really wants to move. So really lock your rib cage down. Reverse. Okay, rest for a bit. Okay, take another 10 seconds. This routine takes a while, but it's super effective for the shoulder and shoulder girdle. So hang in there, folks. There we go. Rotate, chest up high, pull the chin in. Other way. Sideways. There we go. Dig deep. Here we go. Reverse. Think of doing the circle behind you. It's not going to happen, but try it. Okay. And now above the head. One leg forward. And begin. Other way. Keep your elbows straight as possible. Of course, the one more round, but if you've got a band, more than one band, and you want to use a lighter band for above your head because the technique is better when you do a lighter band for sure. Go ahead. Use a lighter band and get the form. Okay, one more round. Put it down. Use your lat muscles to pull the arms down. And here we go. Other way. Good. Take it horizontal. And here we go. Keep your elbows fixed. It's our last set. Hang in there, folks. Reverse. Okay, so big finish here, folks. Big finish. Here we go. And above the head. Take one leg forward again. Need every bit of help I can get to stabilize myself here. And begin. Reverse. All right. So we did it. These exercises are going to create healthy, stronger shoulder and shoulder girdle. It's going to work around all your rib muscles and your spine, your thoracic spine, and all of the muscles that's working around your lumbar spine. And of course, the isometric work around the hips and the knees are going to become super helpful for giving you really strong foundation with your legs. And I hope that's beneficial. It's transferable to any activities you do, so it's a very functional routine. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and it's going to be up on YouTube, so you all have access to this routine. Take care. Okay, folks, bye for now. See you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and tomorrow afternoon at 5:15.